Mr. Springer, welcome back. How are you, buddy?
It's good, man. It's been an interesting 6 months.
It really has. It really has. First, man, I want to say massive congrats for graduating in 6 months. I remember speaking to you 6 months ago, and your face is totally different. Like I can see your jaw, and I can see your neck. You got a head, you got a neck, rather than just one kind of like one thing. Buddy, how'd you feel?
Honestly, I feel a lot healthier than to be. So I feel like when I started this, I wasn't skeptical of it at all.
No,
But
you were.
when I saw,
You were skeptical. You were. I remember
I
you
think I
were
was more
skeptical.
skeptical about whether I could do it, not the program. But
I
it
see.
it's when I first saw the meal plans and stuff, I was like, surely that won't work. Because it's the amount of intake, and I was like, I don't even know if I can eat that much.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's kind of insane that it works. Like, I can't really put it any other way. Like, I don't know, it almost feels like I ate myself thin.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense. I mean, that's the thing. I'm really glad you've said that. And because we haven't spoken prior to this, we said like press record, let's go and let's chat for 5 minutes. And that's the thing. People think to lose weight you have to eat less. That's not entirely true. That's not true. That's actually the opposite. We want you eating more food, eating as much food as you possibly can with the calories you allow. And that's what you did, mate. You stuffed your face with the right food, you had more energy, able to get into the gym. You're always up on your feet working like with what you do. Mate, it's been great. And also personally as well, yourself, these last 6 months, you've gone from, well, just know what's happened in your life the last 6 months personally, buddy.
Well, the biggest thing was I got engaged, and honestly, couldn't be happier. That changes your life in its own way, but like it gave me a lot more focus, and it was genuinely my biggest reason for doing this. Is I don't want to.
Yeah.
I just want to be my best, like not just for me, but for my fiance. But yeah, I'll get emotional. Sorry. But yeah, that's honestly the biggest thing I've done this year. But yeah, it's just been. I don't know. I feel like I've found a bit more structure. Like, if you'd have said to me 6 months ago that I'd be going to the gym 3 times a week, and like I'm weirdly proud of like my leg press because that weight is just something I didn't think I'd manage.
Because you're a big guy, you're a tall guy, you're a big guy, you're tall, you've got long levers and stuff. Like, I'm looking at your numbers, really impressed. I was looking through your pictures earlier, mate. And if you remember, I'm so proud of you because you are are you going to go on the front cover of Men's Health? No, right? You're not, right? But that wasn't the goal. And the thing is, most people don't want that. And I mean this in the nicest possible way. And I can say this now because of where you are now. But I looked at your pictures again a moment ago, and you had quite a big belly at the beginning. You know, you had a big belly, and like it hung way over your pants, and it's on the side. It was way in front of your nose. Now it's beneath your nose. And I mentioned this on a group call a couple of weeks ago. I said, guys, fellas here, like go out in the world and look around tomorrow, right? We're in the US, in the UK, wherever you are in the Western world. How many men are over the age of 30? How many men can you see bellies are up in front of their faces, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody, and you were in that. And now you're in a small percentage of men whose belly's beneath. No, it goes belly, goes chest, it goes nose. How we should be as we were built 10,000 years ago when humans were first a thing. You should be very, very proud of yourself. You should be very, very proud of yourself. Honestly, you've done incredibly well. What made you want to start a programming and get in better shape?
I mean, it seemed that the biggest thing to me was that I felt so tired all the time. Like, if I had a day where I was productive, it was still maybe half, 2/3 of that day before I started to crash almost. Or probably not the best word, but my energy levels weren't as good as they should be. And it wasn't too long before that. So around the pandemic, I actually did try to lose, well, I did quite well to lose a fair bit of weight and get down to my target. But it all came back so quickly and I never bounced back from that. And it just made me so tired. And I beat myself up a lot in those, 5 years? Because I was giving myself, it kind of felt like, well, I know I need to do something, but what do I do? And then it felt like the right time to do something about it. Because if I don't do it, if I wait past my mid-30s to do anything like that, it's just going to get harder. So it's do the work now, and just maintaining it will be easier than trying to lose it in 5 years' time. So
100%, and we've taught you the education and the knowledge behind doing exactly that. Would you say the energy shift has been obviously the belly's gone now, and that's totally gone. You're nice physique now. Would you say the energy shift has been the one big changing factor from now compared to before?
It's the energy levels the biggest thing that I've noticed. Like I don't have that sluggishness about me anymore. I get tired like anyone else does, but it's usually because I've actually done something with that day rather than sitting around doing nothing.
You've been honestly a pleasure to work with these last 6 months. Really have. Ryan has loved working with you as well. I'm one of his favorites. And I just want to thank you for joining up. Thank you. I know, and what I'm pleased with, you mentioned it yourself. Like there was skepticism at the beginning around whether the program, whether your own ability to stick to something. Man, you've done it and you've stuck it through, and you've gone through 6 months, 180 odd days of turning up, showing up. And you've got the result, man. You should be really proud of yourself. You really should. I'm so pleased to have had you on the program.
Honestly,
thank you so much. I'm glad, and in the nicest possible way. I never want to see you again, because that means, and obviously I'll say it in jest. That means there's always an Andy-shaped hole here in the program waiting for you if you want to come back. What that means is, you've come in, you've dropped your weight, lost over a stone, 15, 16 pounds. And you're walking away with a new physique, new confidence, more energy, and you now understand how to do it for the rest of your life. And that's that. You're a huge success story. So, thank you so much, mate. Now, the last question for you is: if anybody watching this and they're thinking, "Oh, no, do I do a training plan? Do I get started? Shall I just wait until next year?" What can you say to them to convince them either way?
I would say you could wait a year to do it, but it will be harder. If the longer you wait to start doing something like this, it's the hardest. It makes it even harder to even commit to it. Because like you said, I had some skepticism at the beginning. And it was from my side of things, not from the program. It was from just me not being unsure if I'd be able to even commit to it. And I've always been the type who really didn't love going to the gym, and I have found value in doing that now, and it's kind of feels a bit weird not to go. But the other thing I would say is, because it's the biggest thing that I think I got from it, is the figures on the scale now feel a lot less important than they ever have. As long as I feel happy in my own skin, that's success to me. Is like it's a proof that it works. But
mate,
just don't put too much value in that number, because it will drop off if you just stick to it.
I love that, because as you know, I always say, like, if you're not a boxer, MMA fighter, or a jockey, or you haven't got to be a certain weight to do a certain thing, then the number's relevant. Now, I like the number's good to set. The number's good to get us going. But once somebody's going on the journey, they realize the number's actually irrelevant. It's about how you feel. how you show up in every day of your life. And mate, and you've been, that being said, you lost best part of 20 pounds, and like, think that of course you're going to feel better when and just so you know what 20 pounds is, right? Just so you know 20 pounds, let's say it's like 8 kilograms, okay? So that is, go and get a backpack. Go and get a backpack, right? And if you put 4 big bottles of Coke in that backpack, right? And walk around for 10 minutes, you can imagine that weight, 4 big, not the small 500 ml, the big 2-liter bottles, 4 of them on your back. That's the weight you've lost for good, gone. And when you look at it, like, I go, oh, wow, imagine how annoying it would be to walk around all day with 4 bottles of Coke on your back. And that's what you've got rid of, right? And like, of course, you're going to feel lighter and happier and more energetic. And it's not on your backpack, it's on your back, and you've lost a lot of your weight. You lost it in your face and your neck, you can see that, and also the belly. And that just makes life just easier to be around, mate. But listen, buddy, it's a Saturday night. You've got way more important and fun things to do and spend time with your missus and talk to me. So I'm going to let you go now. Thanks so much, buddy.
Right.
Keep in touch, mate. Thanks for being part of the program. And I'll speak to you very, very soon.
Worry.
So, okay?
And thank you for everything, honestly. Changed my life.